Robin, obviously the big story. What is the big story?
The President Bush knocked Woody Allen off the front pages today.
Did he?
Yeah, I mean, Woody's still there, but the president got the big headline.
Yeah, because as far as I'm concerned, I'm still interested in Woody.
Well, we learned a lot of new things about Woody this morning from Mike Walker of the Inquirer.
We really did.
First of all, the most startling thing to me was that Woody would go pick up Soon Yi at school in a hearse.
Yes.
Because he didn't want to go to some cheap motel. I mean, he's Woody Allen.
Right.
And he couldn't stay at her dorm. So what he would do, good morning, Richard, you don't have to be quiet.
Good morning, Robin.
Well, you're in the middle of the hearse story. No, you can interrupt the news.
I want to hear the hearse story again.
Richard Marx.
What?
Well, Richard Marx is here, of course. And,
I mean, which one of us hasn't done it in a hearse at least once? Right?
Well, I haven't.
Well, I haven't.
That's two people.
Yeah, there you go. Although we thought it was convenient because you have the curtains right on there.
That's right. You know, it's nice little curtains, and it's soft in there, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's padded.
And then if you drop dead during sex, you're right there in the hearse. They can just take you right to the, right to your grave.
Perfect. Don't even have to move you.
Yeah, it's one-stop shopping. It's pretty awesome.
But anyway, yeah, he'd pick her up in a hearse, and that's where he'd do her.
Yeah.
According to Mike Walker.
I don't think I've ever heard you say it that way, Robin. That's where he'd do her.
Well,
turning you on?
Sick.
I like it.
Yeah.
I'm going to go in there and give her a little kiss.
Yeah. Well, go ahead, Robin.
So anyway, that was interesting. Woody says he's taken a lie detector test. Remember the other day when we were talking to Dominic Barbara? He said there were a number of ways that a person could prove his innocence in a case where he's been accused of child molestation.
Yes.
And one of them is the lie detector.
Right.
Well, Woody has submitted to a lie detector, and his lawyer says that he went through and he did the lie detector test and came through with flying colors.
Really? Well,
yes.
I'll tell you something. I must tell you that this is a God's honest, true story. I was on the TV show, and I had an incident with Jessica Hahn where she kissed me. Now, everyone said it looked like I was tonguing her.
Mm-hmm.
I swear on my children's lives that I did not tongue her.
Thank God God didn't listen to you.
Right. Because I went in and I said, hey, you can give me a lie detector test. I had a lie detector test, which my wife insisted on. I took the lie detector twice, and I failed it twice.
Both times?
Both times, and I swear to you, on a stack of Bibles, I'll swear to you. I swear on my life, I did not put my tongue.
You know what a lie detector does?
Yeah.
It shows you whether the person believes what they're saying or not.
You mean I don't believe what I'm saying?
That's right.
You mean I can't believe I didn't put my tongue in her mouth?
That's it.
I can't believe that.
Well, did you not tongue her because you weren't into it, or because of your wife? Or?
I did not tongue her because I have a marriage. I did not tongue her because who knows where her tongue has been. There's a lot of... Yeah, not that I'm saying...
well, actually, we do know where her tongue has been.
Yeah, actually, we do. So the point is... Yeah, whether
that's reason enough.
Whether her tongue was there forced or not, we don't know. I happen to believe it was forced.
How does gin taste, exactly?
Exactly. But you know what it is? I'm so used to lying, maybe I couldn't believe I was telling the truth.
There you go.
You know, I started thinking about that. But I really did flunk the lie detector test twice. And I must tell you one thing. I am a very scrawny man. When they wrap that blood pressure thing around your arm...
Yeah.
They do it so tight, you're so uncomfortable that you can't possibly tell the truth properly. I mean, you really are in pain during it. It's a painful test.
Well, what's the difference between you and Woody? Woody had no problem with it.
Well, maybe Woody reacts better to that stuff. I don't know.
A man who can take the pressure.
Yep. I can't. There was a lot of... I couldn't believe the thing thought I was lying.
Well, but from what I understand, it just judges... If you're nervous, you're going to look like you're lying.
Right.
So you have to totally relax.
But you're supposed to be comfortable with the truth, aren't you?
Yes.
Well, Howard's supposed to be comfortable.
I'm not comfortable with the truth. All right, Robin, so yes, what else is in the news? So
anyway, where it stands now is that Mia keeps sending her children out to speak to members of the press.
Which is wrong.
Yeah, yesterday, both, I think Daisy is like the major spokeschild.
You know, you look at all these Chinese kids, and you say, really, the naming of these children is so out of line with our society. To name a Viet Cong child Daisy, and this other one that came out...
Moses.
I'm looking at this. I said to my wife and I are sitting there laughing at Moses. But here he is. He's a Chinese guy. To name him, give him a name like David even. That's fine. Richard, if you will. But then Moses. Moses. And Moses is a big Chinese guy.
Yeah. You don't expect Moses Pharaoh to sort of look like that.
Now, according to what I read, Moses Pharaoh has cerebral palsy.
That's what I heard, yeah.
But I'm looking at this kid. I couldn't detect anything.
Well, must be mild.
Mild CP. Yeah. Very mild CP. Yes, very mild. I'll make my diagnoses. It's very mild CP.
But do you think it's really appropriate for a child of his age to be addressing the press?
Absolutely not.
Is she doing this? Is she putting the kids?
Yes, she's putting the kids up
he
there.
can't get out of the house by himself.
Yeah, that's true. Hey, how'd you like on the news when this kid, the Chinese kid, he's 13 years old, this kid Moses comes out, he's wearing these bad glasses, also bad glasses.
Yeah, really.
Real bad look. Not a happening look. And maybe he's going through that awkward stage. This kid Moses comes out, and he parts the Long Island Sound. Like the actual Moses. Did you see that? Was that wild or what?
You're a sicko. Anyway, let's listen to a little bit of what Moses had to say yesterday.
Moses, okay. Here we go. Now, this is Moses Farrow.
Yes. If you play card 16, this is where he's talking about Mia Farrow.
Oh, 16?
Yes.
All right, here we go. This is what he said when they asked him about Mia Farrow. What do you want? There you go. There it is. Now, here it is. So from Brooklyn, what do you want? Oh. All right, there you go. All right. This is what he said about Mia Farrow. Richard and Robin.
She has the heart and the love to play with kids.
Oh, wonderful.
She has the heart to play with kids.
She has the heart and the love to play with kids. Now, what about Woody?
I never play with my kids.
Card 14.
I would do
Allen.
terrible if my kids came out.
Is he a good father?
Is Woody Allen a good father? That's the question, okay?
She's never had a boyfriend.
No.
Oh, that's what I asked for, Howard.
I can't handle this pressure. All right. What is the question again, Robin?
Is Woody Allen a good father?
I don't think he was a very good father. It seemed as if, all he did was
She's speaking English?
And play with kids.
I don't know what he said.
He said all he seemed to do was bring toys and play with the kids.
I see.
He also
What's wrong with
said
that?
he doesn't think he's a good father because he does believe that he molested his little sister and he's sleeping with his big sister.
I see.
So that's kind of
Wow. Can you believe that?
Poor commentary on fatherhood. I agree.
Yeah, well, Woody was a strange kind of father in the sense that he had separate apartments and everything from the family.
Yeah, that was pretty weird.
Yeah, and then, to apply for custody of the kids is sort of weird when you don't even live with them. And
yeah, I mean, these kids obviously don't want to live with him. They say they're upset that he's trying to break up the family.
Here's this Woody Allen. He's got season tickets to the Knicks. You'd think he could go out in the backyard and play catch with the kids. He's so into basketball. No, that he can't do.
No,
he's
was
busy.
Playing catch somewhere else, though.
Oh. There you go.
So anyway, Mia apparently has talked to Suni. She found out where she was on Wednesday.
We're not calling her Suni. You know that.
Oh, boy.
What are we calling her? Come on. Lick some Jew.
Is it Lick some Jew?
Yeah, Lick some Jew. That's it. You know it and I know it.
Well, she caught up with Lick.
No, I don't call him Lick. You call him Jew Do Me. You say Jew Do Me. That's her name now.
Okay.
Jew Do Me.
She caught up with Jew Do Me.
Right.
And got her on the phone. Professed her love for the child.
Yes.
Said she wanted her back. She said they both said they loved each other, and then she put some of her other siblings on the phone. But it looks like Judumi is staying put where she is.
Very good, Robin.
She's not coming home.
All right. So that's the Woody Allen
That's
story.
the Woody Allen wrap-up,
All right. Let's take a break. Richard Marx is here.
Making a little fun of himself.
A little self-effacing humor.
And
he really is a nincompoop, though. He really is.
But this was the turnaround, and he also had some good, kind and warm words to say about President Bush.
Every day in that Oval Office, I see the dedication of a...
Wait, give me the love music underneath this. Hey, here we go. Yeah, you're going to love him up. Oh, I love this now.
It's the time to lick.
Yeah, come on, lick some ass. Here we go.
You got to stay on the ticket.
Go ahead, give me some ass-licking music.
Husband, father, and grandfather. The self-reliance of an entrepreneur. The courage of a Navy pilot. The dependability of a loyal friend. The compassion of a man of faith. And the wisdom of the man who married Barbara Bush.
Oh, yeah, that was a good choice.
Very smart.
Yeah, there's a guy who knows how to pick them.
Is this not the worst public speaker ever?
The worst. He's very insincere sounding. And never mind that. The point is, if you're going to compliment someone on their choice of wife, you compliment Richard Marx. You know who he's married to. Anybody ever see the movie Dirty Dancing?
I liked your spoof, by the way. That was good.
Thank you. It's Dirty Dancing. Did your wife see it?
Yeah, she thought it was great.
Did she think I made a good Johnny Vaselino?
She was really turned on.
Really?
She wanted to dance with you.
She said she wanted to squat over you.
Yeah, give birth to my baby.
Especially at 9 months pregnant.
Yes. But let me tell you something. I forget what I was saying.
Oh, dear.
What was I saying? What was I talking about?
You were talking about the Barbara Bush selection.
Oh, yeah. If you're going to compliment someone, you compliment Richard Marx on his selection of wife. Because in Dirty Dancing, remember the blonde in Dirty Dancing?
Not the ugly one.
No, not the ugly
Baby.
one.
No.
I'm not talking about Baby, not Jennifer, what's her name? I'm talking about the blonde, the one that Patrick Swayze should have been with.
Yeah, but he wasn't.
But he wasn't because he was in love with Baby.
Thought of her as a sister.
Yeah, the one that was pregnant, he didn't get her pregnant.
Good movie.
Yeah, good movie.
Good plot.
Very believable.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's who he's married to. Jesus Christ. Even when your wife's pregnant, you make love to her, right? Right through, right until the 9th month.
See, I told you there were guys like that.
Yeah, well, if I had a girl from Dirty Dancing, I'd be doing that too.
I didn't rape my wife.
No.
She was into it.
I'm complimenting you.
Oh.
I don't do that.
Howard said
Really?
he's not touching his wife.
I don't touch my wife past the third.
Why? Because it's not.
It's not holy.
Oh.
If it was,
no, it is. That's one thing. It very much is.
No, I don't want to. It's just something I just can't. I start thinking of her as a mother and everything, and it's just like
you got an Elvis syndrome, then.
Yeah, I do it to a degree. Yeah, it's, it takes everything I can muster. Just to get into some light petting.
Oh, you.
Because I don't want to touch her when she's pregnant.
See, I'm really turned on when she's pregnant.
Good, I'll send you over to my house.
Let's call Allison. I'll tell her how.
I'll tell you something. You're very, very horny. I caught Richard banging Gary in the background. He's back there with him. He's bent over a desk.
Geez, one time,
and everybody brings it up. Abortion's not. Do you broads really need abortion?
Hey.
What's so bad about carrying to term? You could go give up the kid to adoption.
How about this comment when he starts to speak about who Bill Clinton would like to see on the Supreme Court?
Jeez, my pendulum is really swinging.
Governor Clinton even says Mario Cuomo belongs on the Supreme Court.
I'm for that. I like that.
Wait a minute, though.
Wait a minute, though.
No, wait.
Tough
Maybe
crowd.
not a bad idea. If you believe...
No, we believe in Judge Long Don Silver.
If you believe in judicial restraint, you probably ought to be happy. After all, the good governor of New York can't make up his mind between chocolate and vanilla at Baskin-Robbins.
What the hell's he talking about? He knows what he's talking about. You know what? I'll tell you something. Now I'm back with Clinton.
Really?
Because I'll tell you something. When I think about Long Dong Silver, how dare he make fun of Governor Cuomo on the Supreme Court? The guy at least is an intellectual.
And this will nail it for you. Here's his views on family values.
Oh, boy. See, this is where he loses me, this jerk. That son of a bitch bastard. I swear to God, I tie that rat bastard up. I just changed my vote 3 times, Robin.
You're just like those people in the polls, Howard.
I'm so effing fickle.
I believe in families that stick together, fathers who stick around. And I happen to believe very deeply in the worth of each individual human being, born or unborn.
Whoa.
And I believe...
Oh, boy. Yahoo City. Let me tell you something. Although I did read that Quayle is for taking those lawyers and making them pay for frivolous lawsuits.
Oh, yeah, but we can get somebody else to go for that, too.
If Clinton could just come out and say he'll do a tax reduction and really limit spending and get
wait a minute, now you're going too far. He's never going to say that.
He won't say that,
You're dreaming.
Huh? I'm dreaming?
You're dreaming.
Jesus Christ, I know I'm going to end up there pushing that lever for Bush.
Oh, geez, again? No. Wait a minute, you got to think about it, Howard. FCC.
But money.
Supreme Court.
Higher taxes. Higher taxes on the one hand, and but no FCC. I'm moving to Switzerland. That's it.
Well, come on.
Me and Richard Marx.
Just to get into the whole spirit of the thing, let's listen to a little bit of Sandy Patty's song.
No, hold on. Let's take a break.
No. You got to listen to this. No. Listen to this right now. Right now. It's very short. Just listen.
Now, who is this? Patty Sandy?
Sandy Patty.
See, I know Patty Sandy.
No, it's Sandy Patty.
Oh, I like Patty Sandy's music much better. She's good.
After the president finished speaking,
right,
they had like fireworks and this song.
All right. Let's hear this.
While the storm clouds gather.
Oh, that's good. Richard, you're a musician.
I'm digging it.
So she's Sandy Patty, but I thought she was Patty Sandy. You would have changed your name to Mark C. Richards.
Mark Richardson.
There you go. Mark Richards. All right, please.
Just all the water.
It's very beautiful.
Now I feel like an American.
Yeah. I'll tell you, I'm sure of one vote. I'm voting to get her out of show business. Patty Sandy. Who is she kidding? That's a horrible song. All right, let me take a break here. Hey, when we come back, Robin, let's talk to Richard Marx if he's got the Fart Man song.
Okay.
And
you'll decide if you're going to come to my show tonight.
Well, it's going to be tough. I have to be up very early tomorrow morning.
Yeah, but you sleep on the plane.
It's Saturday.
No, my wife made plans to go away Saturday.
You sleep on the plane.
That's right.
Yeah.
You sleep on the plane.
No, we're not going on any plane. I have to take a car
Let's call Allison and see if she wants to go.
All right. I'll call her.
I'll invite her.
Hey, I want to see you. Don't get me wrong. I'd like to see you do it.
I'd like you to be there.
It'd be fun. I love a good
He's
concert.
not any fun at a concert.
Yeah, believe me, you don't want me at your concert. I'm pissing and moaning the whole time about how I got to get home. It could put a real down swing on the thing. All right, we'll be back right after. Richard Marx tonight at the Garden State Arts Center.
Yeah.
You
know, Richard, you got the last name Marx. Maybe that's Jewish. Is it? Yeah. Are you Jewish?
Yeah, my family is Jewish.
Uh-oh.
I was circumcised, but I wasn't bar mitzvahed.
I see. So you don't practice Judaism. I see. Quite a lot of
no
practice.
bar mitzvah. You know, he's going to be one of those guys who at 50 is bar mitzvah.
Yeah, he'll be like 70 years old, move himself to Israel and get bar mitzvah. From Meyer Lansky.
Really like Bob Dylan or something.
Bob Dylan had a bar mitzvah. I'll tell you that. You know, a lot of people don't know this, but Richard Marx, you know, he is married to the woman in Dirty Dancing, the blonde, the good-looking one.
Yes.
He met her at a Jewish singles
let's give her a name.
Yeah, Cynthia.
Yeah.
Who cares what her name is? He met her at a Jewish singles
Is
weekend.
that right?
That's right.
That's the real story.
Yeah, that's right. He was playing Spin the Dreidel. And that's how he met her. It was a big circle of people.
Uh-huh.
But now Cynthia's not Jewish, is she?
No. Take one look.
I didn't think so. She doesn't look.
She doesn't know what Tu B'Shvat is.
She doesn't even know what Tu B'Shvat is.
Ah, wow.
Wow. Does she know how to wrap the filling? All right. Okay, listen to me. Weekend Rendezvous. I know a guy, Jewish guy, went up to this Jewish singles weekend, the very one we're talking about, at the Tamarack. And he's up there. And I got to tell you something. This guy's a little bit overweight. I mean, I'm being kind. He's pretty ugly, right?
He's not what you'd call a hunk.
Right. So you know who I'm talking about. I'm not going to mention his name. I'm not going to embarrass him. Okay? So anyway, he goes up there, and he meets a really good-looking woman. And he'd been to singles bars and everything. This guy was already in his 30s. Couldn't meet anyone. But now, all of a sudden, they're playing volleyball. They're playing, they're playing games.
Tennis, whatever.
They're having massage classes. All of a sudden, he becomes a human being to her. She's looking at him and saying, okay, he's not the best-looking physical specimen, but at the same point, he's a pretty good guy.
It's sort of like Beauty and the Beast up there.
Yes. Even more so. Because Beast has an attractive body. All right? So he's up there, and he told me he was playing Jewish paddleball. You know what that is, right?
What is that?
Well, instead of a paddle and a ball, you get to swat quarters with a credit card. It's unbelievable. You do it against the wall. It's really true. I'm not kidding. It's a great game. And you play that game, and it's really wild. It's wild stuff.
I'm sure.
And they have a great time doing it. So he met his wife there. Yeah. She started dating him, and he married her.
Together ever since?
That's right.
Wow.
So whether you're playing bobbing for matzah or you're doing the more traditional cocktail party thing there or whatever, it's great. Please call this number. This is your one last chance for love. That's right, love. You know, Howard Stern's a bit of a romantic.
No.
So call Weekend Rendezvous, and don't forget about the party bus. Yes, the fun starts on the party bus.
That's right.
I used to go to summer camp. I'd get late on the bus.
The bus alone is a lot of fun.
Yep.
Take the trip just for the bus ride.
There's a new movie coming out. You heard Dirty Dancing, right? This is Dirty Hora Dancing. It's about
that I gotta see.
About singles weekend at the Tamarack.
Starring Mort Saul.
Mort Saul and Cynthia. Yeah. All right, dial this number, 212-213-3366. That's the number for love. Love exciting and new. 212-213-3366. You think I'm kidding? You're going to meet women up there. 212-213-3366. Watch, 600 guys will sign up.
One ugly girl.
One ugly girl.
But she'll be popular.
Oh, yeah. You bet. Anyway, Richard Marx is here. Richard, tell me the truth. Have you written a song for Fart Man?
Where's my present, man?
What is your present?
Where's my present?
What do you mean your present?
I forgot already.
What?
I mentioned you on the Tonight Show.
Oh, let me play that. Hey.
That's right.
Now, actually, this is Richard Marx on MTV.
Oh, you got the MTV?
Yeah. Now listen to this. I forgot to play this.
I never heard this.
Yeah. This is why Richard Marsh is welcome here anytime.
You got a book you want to push? No.
Yeah, go ahead.
And so to blow off steam,
Now, who's interviewing you?
The girl that she said that you think she's hot, Duffy.
You know, let me say something about Duffy.
Yeah. Duff.
I met her at a party when we did that interview with her.
Polygram party.
Polygram party. I don't think she's hot at all. I don't know why she thinks I think she's so hot.
I think she thinks everybody thinks she's hot.
And I think I'm going to be a presenter at the MTV Award. I think I'm going to agree to do that.
Yeah?
And they
Did
said...
you talk about
What, being Fart Man there?
arrangements for it?
Yeah, I'm working on that. It's just getting everyone to pay for it and stuff and all that.
Money.
Yeah,
Always money.
that's the problem. You know, I mean, we got to put it together.
Yeah.
You stay at my house.
Well, no, we're going to go to the... Oh, yeah, will Cynthia be there?
Cynthia will be
there.
Yeah, okay. Can you leave the house? I'll
Will you still be on tour?
Yeah.
I'll be on the road, so...
Will you be on the road and I can use your house?
You could protect my wife.
Oh, man. Yeah, hey, listen, man, I'd be happy to look after your wife.
What a
friend. Yeah.
What a guy.
You know, wasn't that what Lee Majors did with Ryan O'Neal?
Yeah.
He left Farrah Fawcett in his care?
Lee Majors went away. God knows where Lee Majors goes to. He goes away and he says to Ryan O'Neal, can you watch after Farrah for me?
For a few months.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
He's never given her back.
Yeah. You know what? I'll look after your wife and I'll take her for a ride in a hearse. Right in the back there.
Perfect.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for letting me take care of your wife.
Sure.
Hey, no problem.
Sure.
Tell her to wear a thong. Oh, God. So anyway, where were we?
The tape.
The tape. So
The Duff.
to this Duff. So they said to me, hey, who do you want your co-presenter to be? First they said, you can come out yourself. I must be pretty famous now because they want me to come out myself. I said, no, I don't mind being a co-presenter. She says, well, how about Duff? I go, from Guns N' Roses? Cool, I like that guy. I go, no, Duff. I go, yeah, I mean, how many Duffs are there? Duff from Guns N' Roses, the blonde-haired guy. I know who he is. We got him on the show. Called up drunk one day. So he says, no, Duff is the VJ. I go, I watch MTV a lot. I have never seen Duff. Oh, no, you interviewed her at the Polygram? I go, oh, her. Isn't she kind of chubby? She got thick legs and stuff?
I don't remember.
I don't think so.
I don't know. I said, I don't want to present with her. And she's going around telling everybody that she turned down presenting with me.
What?
Yeah. You thought I should have trapped. Richard.
I didn't even know all this was going on.
Yeah, there's always controversy. I'm always at war. But I said, she's not big enough to present with me.
Yeah, you want to like another star, another performer.
Yeah, now they're talking about one of maybe the babes on Beverly Hills 90210. I said, now that's...
They're everywhere. What is it? You can't get away from those.
That's what I want. I said, now that would be a co-presenter.
Because they're going right from the deli opening to that, so that would be good.
Yeah, there's a 90210 deli opening, and then they go right up...
deli opening?
It's a joke, Rob. Oh. Okay. Oh, boy.
I'm totally out of this whole 90210.
You said, hey, they're everywhere.
Oh.
And I said, yeah, there's
a deli opening with a...
Don't shoot me.
All right.
Get it.
You're usually very quick.
We have to talk, Robin.
Right. Let me tell you why Beverly Hills 90210 show is so great.
Once again, you're going to tell me.
There's a review of Beverly Hills 90210 and the show that follows it.
Melrose Place?
Melrose Place in TV Guide. And the guy in TV Guide says, you know why they're not so good, the shows? They're not good because there's no, like, villain. There's no, like, person to hate and plotting against them and doing all that. I said, no. That's precisely why I like it. I hated Dynasty in Dallas when they were all, like at war with each other and someone was plotting to kill somebody or something like that. I hate all. That's all nonsense. What I like is people, like the young people, falling in love with each other and stealing each other's girlfriends and stuff. That drives me crazy. You give me that every night of the week and I'm there. I love that. You got these young, hot girls.
Do you watch this show?
Oh, I watch it every week.
I've never seen it.
Watch the show.
I've never seen it.
He's addicted to it.
Yeah, but you got Cynthia at home. You don't need to watch it. I watch it for the girls. And then,
he makes his wife tape it, and if she doesn't,
let me say
he
something.
beats her.
It's my Bible, this show. I really do. I pray to the show because it's the high school I wanted. I wanted to be
you
Luke Perry.
wanted his life because you could have had that high school.
They got the best plot going now. They should never change the plot. This week's plot.
What is the plot?
All right, the plot is Luke Perry, his beautiful girl, goes away on vacation to Europe. He falls for the blonde on the show.
You can't leave for a second, huh?
Right. She's pretty hot, right? She's real hot. So he falls for her. Now, the other girl's coming home from Europe. They got to break the news to her. And now they fight over
he's
him.
like, he doesn't even want the girl in Europe anymore.
Well, he doesn't know. Everyone's confused. Now, if they keep that going, they could keep that going every week. You don't have to change the story. It should just be guys...
just find out he really does love her.
Guys fighting with girls, girls fighting with guys. That's perfect. That's precisely why I like the show.
Well, let me ask you something now.
Yeah.
Because I noticed now it comes on Wednesday night, right?
Right, Wednesday night.
Then I look in the paper last night. It was on again.
That's right.
It's so big.
During the
keep
summer,
it off the air.
Let me say something. During the summer, we have reruns. All right, and original shows.
Oh, is that right?
Wednesday night is original shows, and then you get to catch up on the shows you might have missed on Thursday night.
But there's no lesbianism, right?
No
Because
lesbianism.
maybe when the girl comes back from Europe and they start fighting over Luke,
well,
maybe they start a little lesbian thing.
Aaron Spelling's hit into something with this one. I'm telling you, this is big. This show.